right, so tonight's homework, the first two you should be able to do on your own by punching those into the calculator. So go ahead and do number 1 and number 2 in your calculator. In the third one we have, it says an artist can create 4 pieces of pottery in 2 hours. What is the artist's unit rate? And when we talk about unit rate, that means 1. So we know the artist can make 4 pieces in 2 hours. So 4 and 2, and so this is pieces, this is hours, so we can almost make like a ratio box here. If we want to know how many pieces can they make in 1 hour, so when you cross multiply and divide, you end up with getting 4 divided by 2, which equals 2. So you're able to make 2 pieces per hour is the unit rate. The next question says, Lindsay is very excited to be getting a great deal on an iPad. It was originally $500, but she will only be paying $325. What percent did she save? So percent is in the question, which means we need to make a percent box. Because this is a word problem, it's not going to be an is of situation. It's going to be a part to whole situation. The original total price was $500, and what she's paying is $325. We want to know what percentage of that is it. So we cross multiply 325 times 100, which gives me 32,500, and then we're going to divide that by 500. So 32,500 divided by 500 gives me 65. Okay, this is 65%. Now that's not the answer. Okay, 325 is how much it costs right now. So 325 is 65% of 500. Okay, this is how much is left. We want to know how much does she save. So if it's 100%, and now she's only paying 65%, how much did it take off? So 100 take off 65 is, so she saved 35%. In the next question, it says, are the two expressions equivalent when x equals 10? So this is kind of like that IXL assignment that we've done earlier this week where we replace the x with the 10, but when we have 3 and x, that means a multiplication. So we can replace 3 times x with 3 times 10 plus 8 and put that into our calculator and see what we get. And then we can do 8 times 10 plus 8 and see what we get. And if they're the same, then they're both equivalent, so the answer is yes. But if they're different, then the answer is no, they're not equivalent. We're not going to do this one yet, so you don't have to worry about that one. The next one says, Emily's bedroom ceiling needs to be repainted due to a leak in the ceiling. How many square feet will she be painting? I've never seen somebody's ceiling be this shape, but we're going to try it. So, we're going to need to cut this into shapes that we know. So, I can either cut it up and down or side to side, and I'm going to choose to cut mine side to side. So now I have 2 separate rectangles. I have this rectangle, and then I have the rectangle on top. Because they're rectangles, the areas are length times width. So this is 5 by 8, which gives me 40. Now with my other rectangle on top, I know the width, but I don't know the length. I do know that this total side length equals 11, and that from here to here equals 5, because its opposite sides are congruent. So we've used 5 of the 11, so how much is left? 6. So now I have a 4 by 6 rectangle, which gives me 24. So to find the total area, I have to add my 24 and my 40, and it'll give me my total area. The next question says, Melissa is packing up her bedroom before she leaves for college. Her closet is 185 cubic feet. That means that's the volume. If the boxes she is using is 4.5 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 4 feet high, how many boxes can she fit into her closet? Okay, so when we're talking about space being taken up, we're talking about volume. So we want to know what's the volume of one shoebox first. So we have to do 4.5 times 2 times 4, which gives me 36. Now her bedroom has a total capacity of 185. Each box takes up 36. So we're constantly stacking and breaking up that room into 36 cubic feet. So if we're constantly breaking it up, that is division. So we're going to have to do 185 divided by 36. And 185 divided by 36 gives me 5.1388, and on and on and on. We can't have part of a box. So the max amount of boxes that are completely going to fit is going to be 5. Alright, and we're going to hold off on doing this one too. I'm not going to do that one myself.